Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. This is episode 6 of my Greece Unmodded campaign, A War of Attrition. So, just a recap for those of you just joining in. I used a save game editor to edit the Austro-Hungarian Empire, take away the Austro-Hungarian stuff, and gave them Greece. That way I could simulate playing Greece without downloading the Dreadnought Improvement Project, which I'll eventually do after I beat all the nations in the vanilla game. There are a few problems. One, I can't gain crew pool for some reason, so I have to manually assign crew pool in the save editor, which is annoying. And for some reason, my army of like over 90,000 people, only like 1,000 of them exist on the planet, which is also annoying. I have no idea where my army is. So, I'll cheese it a little bit to try and overcome some of these problems. Maybe when I retake the original Austrian territories, things will rematerialize. I'm not sure. So we're just going to see. But it's fun, and that's all that matters. We're going to hop on Discord, where we see a wild Vorgath in Discord, but I don't know if Vorgath is actually here. He might be. Well, there's a Mitchell. I see a Mitchell just joining.
At the beginning of a stream for once.
I know, right? Isn't it amazing? Like, nap time is best time, and then when I wake up, you're done with your stuff. The groundhogs have left you alone. Tiny Dog is in the other room taking a nap, so I don't have to worry about her spinning in circles the moment I start streaming, so it's pretty good. And
I'm putting it down to a Christmas miracle.
It could be a Christmas miracle. I tell you what, though, the best part about being Greek Orthodox is I get two Christmas. We got the Christmas on December 25th, and then you have Orthodox Christmas on January 7th, and so you get two Christmases a year, just like we get two Easters, every year. So it's great. Being an Orthodox living in America, two Christmas, two Easters, only one Thanksgiving, but other countries don't get Thanksgiving, so they're just sad and pitiful. So that's my little Christmas miracle every year. So actually, I got the best Christmas gift ever. I discovered a new term last night for something I already knew existed, but I saw the best description of it. I learned about the word called hoflation, where it combines the idea of inflation with the derogatory term for an easy woman, a hoe. And hoflation is where a normal guy has to work extra hard and put forth more effort, more money, more sacrifice just to get a woman who turns out to be a hoe. And I'm sure there's a female version of this too, where she ends up with like some dude, I don't know what it is, maybe like broflation. But I learned about it last night, and I'm like, oh, so many of my friends have gone through this. And anyway, yeah, so I was discussing it with my dad, where we're talking about arbitrage, another economic term where you leverage your benefits as an American to in your location to arbitrage your value into places with different sets of expectations, so that even a short fat Greek man like myself can get hot chicks. So let's go sink some Germans. So we have here this fight that I don't want to have. Anyway, I've been chuckling about hoflation ever since I explained it to my dad, and he loved the term. So I'm gonna be laughing about that for a while.
Yeah, that's good, because I apparently have problems with my mic.
Oh, hey, there's
Vorgath. With other programs making my volume go to 0.
Yeah, that's I don't know a good economic term for that. That might be a shrinkflation, where your volume required becomes higher as the size of your microphone diminishes. Kind of like how breakfast cereal boxes are only half full now, even though you pay just as much or more. So let's see if we can take out these joymans.
Don't even get me started on bags of potato chips.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't eat any of that crap. So the big problem we're going to run into is all these ships are faster than my little Skatulis, and I kind of want to get them out of here. And I could hit withdraw, but I know that's not going to work. I'm not going to get away. So we're going to hit fight, and we are going to do our best to do a fighting withdrawal and GTFO. Because the whole idea behind a war of attrition is to deplete your enemy forces while preserving your own until they are forced to capitulate or until you get an opening. Kind of like in World War I, how we depleted the German forces, then we were able to have a breakthrough. You know, so that is what we are going to attempt to do here in our little fantasy version of World War I, where instead of it being the Axis versus the Allies, or I guess the Central Powers versus the Allies, it is everybody versus Greece, little fuckers. So, all right.
Greece versus the world.
Greece versus the world. Yeah, it is. It is not what we had in mind. I thought I would play just little old Greece and be left alone, but no.
No, they saw the flag and the name still saying Austro-Hungary, and they said, "Oh, yeah, the Austrians are trying to be sneaky on us this time. We're still going to go get them."
Yeah. I don't know if I want to try and break these guys up and retreat them, or... because I could... You know what we're going to do? I'm going to break these guys up into groups of 2. This is what we're going to do. Check this out. We are going to retreat each of these little divisions of cruisers. Meanwhile, my battleships are going to try and, because we're faster than them, we're going to provide screening with the battleships so that my guys can hopefully get away. If we don't get spotted, then that means the torpedo boats may not come after us, and we can sneak away. Or, if they do come after us, maybe we can get far enough away to where we can screw over a bunch of torpedo boats and get some easy kills. Let's go have him go a little bit more that way, and have you go a little more that way, so you guys separate just a smidge. So maybe we can withdraw, because I am religiously opposed to fighting losing battles, or even fair fights. If you're fighting fair, then you are not trying hard enough. Oh, look at that, times 30. I think we might get away. We might get away. I think this looks pretty good. I mean, I would like to have shot up the German fleet, but these guys are a bunch of cadets. We're heavily outnumbered, and they're faster than us, and I think it would have gone poorly. And so I'd much rather jump on smaller, more isolated fleets. Let's have you veer in just a little bit. Alright, also these are the older Malakas that have the Mark 1 9-inch gun, so they weren't gonna do nearly as well. Alright, let's see what is our next meeting. This is interesting. He's in 1895. He's got Mark II guns and he's veterans. Oh man, these guys are fast. I don't know. This is really tempting just to shoot up a bunch of guys as I'm leaving. I don't have enough ammunition to kill all of them. I probably ought to leave. On the other hand, if I can fuck a bunch of these guys over, because these are just the heavy cruisers. They're all faster than me, but not by much. They might not be deep hulls. 4,000-ton standard bulkheads with really good armor. The light cruisers have max... Oh, man. Fucking Germans build tough ships. I'm going to try it. I'm going to save a backup. And I'm going to try it. Because if I can shoot up and sink a couple of his ships... Because the goal with Germany, we're not going to take... Oh, hey, Shadow Wolf. The goal with Germany is not to conquer them. It's I want to shoot up enough of their ships that they surrender and piss off somewhere. I think that is what we are going to try to do. 1 verse 23. Oh my goodness. Alright. But these guys are veterans. Start approaching at an oblique angle, because I want to be able to turn away pretty quick. And I've got a lot of Saint 2.9. Actually, I've got 3.9s also in pretty high volume. And my fuel is good because I'm on a full tank of gas, so... Or a full box of coal. Alright, so one of them spots me. There we go. I want to make sure that we get our angle. Let's put secondaries on you and keep the main guns. Oh. Oh, there we go. Look at that right there. Let's go fire a bunch of stuff into here and see if we get some extra hits. Probably not. They're probably too far away.
Yeah, I had to take a couple minutes to go to the bathroom, and I come back and look straight. I'm like, what in the devil did you get into here?
I'm getting into a running gun fight with a lot more ships than I ought to, just on the hopes that I can maybe sink a couple of them. But this might be just too much incoming fire. I probably should have run. But that's why I saved the backup.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing here.
Well, if I can... If I can get some clustered hits, which doesn't look like it's happening. Because if I can just sink one or two of their ships, then I'll be super happy. Alright, let's go kind of turn a little bit. Because as long as I have ammo, and I'm a little bit faster than they are, or at least of comparable enough speed, because I have the deep hull, so I'm a little bit faster in this context. Would you know, I just want to fire everything on the injured guy so I could try and take him out, please. I would really like to sink you, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So... maybe. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, the problem is they get injured, they can just cycle away before I can finish them off. So I have to get like a flash fire, something critical. Oh, look at that, right there, right into that sweet spot. There we go. Let's go get some clustered hits. I don't know if he's going to sink or not. Yeah, because whenever they're sailing too close together, that's an opportunity for me to do naughty things to them. Really kind of want to finish you off, bucko. Because he's so close to sinking. Just not quite. We're just gambling on my armor holding. I think he got away. Alright, let's... What's this guy back here doing? Because I really want to try and finish off a couple of injured ones, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Alright, we're just going to... But if I can damage enough of these guys... and get them going slower... then maybe I've got some options. Unfortunately, I've got pretty good armor. There we go, that was a good hit on him. Let's go fire to this guy. There we go. Is that enough? Not quite. Not quite enough to... Oh, we got one. We got one. Mission accomplished. We sank a ship. Now, these guys have a range, what, 1 point... No, it's just 0.9 kilometers. Ooh, that's a nice hit. I wonder if I can get this other guy. Yeah, that's going alright. Let's just turn a little bit more. Ooh, that's a nice hit. Fire on you at the secondaries. I mean, I might be able to cut some of these guys up. Because as long as I'm injuring them, they're having to kind of shuffle around, I can maintain some distance.
Yeah, light cruisers pretty much look to be paper mache. You're tearing them up with just the Saint 2.9 there.
That is exactly what Saint 2.9 is for. Oh, let's get you. Yeah, unfortunately, I am taking some damage. Ooh, there's a torpedo destroyed. Didn't do quite as much damage as I want. But this is turning into a pretty glorious fight. You're getting a little too close. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Ooh, damn it. Destroyed a secondary gun, one of my 5-inchers. Not the end of the world, a barbette held. These guys back there are ripe for getting strafed. I'm losing a little bit of speed. I sank a second one. Now this out here is going to be an interesting shot if I can make it. Let's see, 19... Now we'll just keep focusing down. If I can get a few more hits on him. Now they scattered. Alright. Ooh, I lost a casemate. Sank another one. So we're down, we sank 3 ships so far, it looks like. Definitely taking more damage than I want to take. Ooh, there's some hits. I don't like that I'm losing speed. But I'm hitting them hard. I just need a couple of them to sink. Oh, my 2.9s are starting to run a little bit low. He's starting to be out of position. I don't know if I can... Let's go focus on you. I mean, as much as I'm doing lots of damage to them, I don't know if it's going to be worth it because I'm just suffering a lot of damage and crew losses. Just need to hit this guy a little bit more, and he's just about sunk. I mean, a lot of these ships are beat up at this point, but I don't know if I have the oomph to be able to take him out. Alright, let's just pump everything into that ship there and hope that we get you. I could probably get a bunch of secondary hits if I fire into that cluster there. No, maybe not. They're not quite close enough. Well, I've got plenty of 2.9 ammo. Let's see if we can take out this light cruiser. That got a hit. Actually, no, we're going to fire on you. We're going to try and take you out. And then we're going to try and leave. Because I'm definitely having some ammo problems. I mean, I managed to get most of their ships far behind me. Have I lost just a lot of my... I lost a number of them. Alright, so he's gonna go down. That flash fire can't be good for him. Oh, did you survive it? Seriously? Alright, there we go. Really hope you can sink this guy. Can I scatter some shots into you? Alright, I think we need to... We need to leave a little bit this way now. Did my rear gun get taken out? No. Alright, so he's just trying to go for this guy. Alright. It's 19%. Yeah, we're just... Standard bulkheads. This Malacca is going to be in repair for quite some time. What's your armor like? It's not that high. Probably about 7 inches effective. Oh, we don't have enough to punch it. I don't know if this is a good idea. I mean, I sank some ships. Mm. Yeah, the problem is I'm not fast enough to get away anywhere. Ooh, there's a nice hit. Yeah, I lost a lot of guys. So I don't know if this is actually worth it. But I definitely battered up a bunch of their ships. Is Age of Sail any good, Turpits? Right on. Yeah, I'm not sure if this battle is going to have been worth it or not, although I did damage a bunch of their ships, so maybe... Actually, he's kind of isolated. I wonder if I can go back in and get him. I've got some ammo left. Not really enough, though. Yes, I'm not sure if this was a victory or not. We definitely traded blows. About an hour left in the battle. Yeah, if they send the fleet back to Germany, because Germany doesn't have anything in the Mediterranean, I don't think, then it'll be alright. Or if my next wave of ships comes in and just sinks all the damaged ships, then it won't be so bad. Oh, there we go. Bad weather. Let's turn off our guns and just try to leave. So I don't think they want any more of this either. Yeah, no, I'm pulling out. That's what she said. No, we're going to definitely leave. I mean, I expended my ammunition. I know I sank at least 3 ships, and I did a lot of damage, but I took a lot of damage in return. I mean, this guy's going to be in dry dock for at least 4 months fixing up. Alright, there we go. So let's see how we did. I sank 4 ships, and I killed at a rate of like 12 to 1. I mean, I already was a veteran. I got my 25 experience. I wrecked a bunch of their experience. Some of them did alright. Got a heavy cruiser and 3 lights. Alright. I mean, that's not bad. Some of these guys are damaged, so I'm not going to auto-resolve because I don't want to lose the ship. We're going to fight manually. You're going to leave. Actually, I guess my ships are in pretty good shape. So yeah, it's really hot in here. Alright, where are you at, torpedo boat? There you are. I just need to get one good hit. Oh, there's a hit. I needed that. Still going faster than me. I need to get another hit. There we go. Now you're going to slow down. Yeah, he's dead in the water now. Alright. Perfect. I'm going to go turn on the air conditioner. I'm a little bit hot. I'll be right back. Too many computers generating too much heat. Alright. You're gonna withdraw. Oh, shitballs. That's not good. Definitely do not want... Holy fucking shit. That's not gonna work, is it? Holy fucking shit. That is a lot of ships. I hope that I actually don't start out at point blank range with these fuckers. That'd really suck. Unless you can get away. Because this is definitely Operation Run the Hell Away. Now, when I get induced boilers and I can go faster, it's a different story. Alright, so we started out far, which is good. retreat. This is Operation Do Not Want. Do not want. Also do not want. And do not want. Do not want. And finally, do not want. Alright, time to leave. Alright, and hopefully they don't catch us, because that would be bad. Well, 20 minutes to escape time. Minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. So long, suckers. Alright. But these guys, however, these guys were gonna nom nom. You're really fast. This is 23 knots. Holy shit, how'd you get so fast? Alright. Let's get them. Okay, we're going to do 2 groups. Alright. And then this way we can try and envelop around either side when we finally catch them. Still straight ahead. Alright, let's see if we can get them. Alright, so you guys are going to go off this way. And you guys are going to go that way. Actually, let's go check these guys out. What are they? They're almost 4,000 tons. 3 smokestacks. They've got Mark 1 guns. They only have 5 guns total. That's interesting. They just went for a couple of big guns. And 1.2 kilometer torpedoes. Alright. Oh, how's your armor like? Your armor is pretty good for what you are. Maximum bulkheads. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. If they don't want to engage, we are not going to be catching them. so I would like to hit the guys in front a little bit. He's going to hopefully start slowing down a little bit. Alright, yeah, he's going to let's put secondaries on the guy up front. Try and get him to slow down a little bit. These guys are going 19.8 knots. Let's turn in a little bit. Oh, what are you doing? All right, we'll take the brawl. Try to box them in. There we go. So he's in trouble. So you're not getting away. And you're not really going to get away either. Yeah, we got engine damage on both of you. So now it's basically over. You guys should have run when you had the chance, buddy. All right. Nice. Whew. So Italy's gone. I got Gibraltar. Croatia, yes. Yes, we want Croatia. Now, Gibraltar is Western Mediterranean. Alright, perfect. Alright, so this is good. We're going to save this, and I'm going to take a break real quick. And I will be right back. So give me just a minute. I'm going to go stretch my legs and stuff. Alright, I'm back too. Tiny Dog still doesn't want to come in. She's just happy doing Tiny Dog things. Alright, so... where is... So we are way over tonnage by 10,000 tons, but what's causing that? Because that's a... There's this guy. I'm surprised there's no Malacca that needs to be repaired. Let's... Oh no, you're there. You're beat to shit, and you have no ammo left. But... Alright, I guess let's, we'll suspend him. And we'll suspend him. I still need to suspend one more. I guess this guy in, we'll just suspend, we'll just suspend you. There we go. So that'll get these guys all done. Research is one more turn on the engines. So we can turn that off, make small guns finish faster. Alright. What on earth can we... Alright, so let's figure out... So first off, let's figure out our Southeast Asia strategy. I would really like to take Timor. Or what are we invading? You know, Sumatra. That would be, I mean, that's worth a lot, and that'd give me a base here. So that's one more turn until that pops, and he's one turn out. 45, 596, 45... So this is going pretty well. So we could take these two and fight over Southeast Asia. It'd be troublesome. And I'm back to needing it done in 4 months. It's still 4, so I need that click. No. I need one more. That'll do it in 3 months. I could drop that down a little bit. Keep that in 3 months. Alright, so I can't invade Britain. This would be a France or somebody else, France or Germany invasion turn. So I'm invading France here. I'm invading France there. We're already invading here, so I need to get all these dudes over. So Gibraltar is... They can't... Can they pass Gibraltar if I don't control Morocco? Because I don't know. Oh, do I have low... I've got these two guys that I can...
Yeah. What I've always seen is if you control Gibraltar, that shuts the strait down to whoever you're at war with.
Okay, so even if... So I don't have to control both Gibraltar and Morocco?
No.
Okay.
You control Gibraltar, that shuts down the strait.
Okay, because
And
I
you
need...
control Suez, so yeah. But you're not locked in there with them. They're locked in there with you.
Yeah. So I need to get 187,000 tons up here. And... Got these two Malaccas. That are going to... I mean, I seem to recall them having a lot of ships. 7-5... Oh, they must have all retreated then. I must have driven them out of the... No, they still have 7 battleships, 8 cruisers, and a torpedo. Where the hell did they... Because Croatia... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Who's Germany allied with? Netherlands and Mexico. So they don't have any... How does Germany have ships here?
Yes, they were already in the Med someplace.
No, but no, I mean, they had them pinned in here, but I blasted a bunch of them. But now I don't see them on... I don't see them on the mini-map, but it says they're... They gotta be under here somewhere.
Check and see if they're out of supply, that one group of ships right there.
How do I check to see if they're out of supply?
You just mouse
Oh,
over
supply
their
port
fleet
too
icon.
far, yeah.
Yeah, they're out of supply.
Well, so let's go and... add these guys to the group. So, do I have anybody repairing in here? Just to make sure. No. So these guys, more than I need. I can send all of you guys into here. Oh, you know what I could do? I could get Corsica. Let's go invade Corsica. That would be a nice... I hear Corsica's nice this time of year. And we're going to drop just a bunch of dudes onto you. The torpedo boat's not going anywhere. I would like to be able to get... Well, there's Malta... Yeah, so if I have you guys hanging out right there, then I can get Malta next turn. 13 cruisers versus... Oh, here's a bunch of guys trying to leave. I don't want to engage these guys, though. I mean, I could. I just don't know how beat up they are. Now, are they going to actually be able to pass through? Well, if they're leaving and they want to leave Gibraltar, I don't care that much. So maybe I just let them...
I don't think they can pass through either way.
Maybe I just send these guys over here. The other question is, do I keep the German battleships trapped inside, or do I let them go if I have the means to let them go?
If you've got Gibraltar, they can't pass.
Alright. So then we're going to take these guys and go up to Corsica. And... oh, look at that. I've got these 3 battleships here. You guys are the older Malaccas that I didn't want to fight them with. So that's why. So we're going to have you guys go up here also. Now, they're going to sink some transports if I don't have a bunch of dudes in the area. But that'll get a lot of these guys out of the way. And then this torpedo boat is going to go hang out in southern France and be like, hi, how you doing? I think that's what we're going to do. These guys... I don't have...
The only way those German ships could get supply right now would be, since they don't have any minor allies they can get to, would be if they were allied with, had a formal alliance with like either Russia or France or Spain.
Yeah. So I could go try and take out these torpedo boats. Let's see if we can hit those. Alright, so that's pretty good there. These guys are all going and doing their thing. This area is sort of 2, 3, 4. These guys are all getting fixed up, hopefully. Alright, we're going to do that. Alright. And the research, still 3 months. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I was thinking of getting Age of Sail. I haven't had the time to check it out. I was actually going to go play MechWarrior tonight. I got home from work. I fell asleep and I ended up missing Mike. By the time I woke up from my nap, he was done. I think we're going to agree to a peace treaty with France. We'll take their stuff. Oh, look at all the Netherlands, or this Croatian stuff? Yeah. Alright, so we got to take these guys out. Now, the peace treaty won't take effect until after I'm not invading their stuff. And so I'm just going to focus on one major battle at a time, or major invasion. And then I'll just be the scourge of the seas everywhere else. Hopefully these guys are losing their appetites for fighting, because I really don't really want to fight France that much. Certainly not France and Germany. England I don't mind. England I can deal with. Though not everybody at once, preferably. Oh, look at this. We have... Oh my goodness. Got 28. That's an awful lot of ships. I could do 4 groups of 7. Actually, I might have these 2 groups screen instead. Actually, I'm going to have these guys go off to the side. Because while we're untangling all these idiots, this is when we're going to run into trouble. I should have had some of them retreat instead. All right. Have you guys... Alright, what do these cruisers have? You guys are... That's some 3-mast cruiser stuff going on there. These are very stable. They're not fast. Their armor is not fantastic. They have standard bulkheads. Fuck! Mark II 10-inch gun. It's just got a giant ass cannon. Well, that's gonna be a problem, won't it? Alright, so these cruisers need to die. I bet these are all ass cannon cruisers. They are. These are all...
Otherwise known as Taco Bell cruisers.
Yeah. But fortunately, I have a lot of firepower. Hello, torpedo boat. What is the range on your torpedoes? 0.6 kilometers. Alright. I want you guys to focus on those. You guys... These are well armored, not fast. Mark 1 guns. They've got... These are just all Mark 1 guns. Standard bulkheads. These are just ironclads, like USS Maine type. Okay.
The coast defense battleships.
Yeah. I would actually prefer you to shoot at the ships with the... Well, I mean, we could try to burn these guys down. Yeah, we'll just let it slide for now. Because I don't want to get too close to the torpedo boats, because that's going to be a little problematic for me. Let's put main guns on you and secondaries on you. And let's just start sinking torpedo boats. Oops, he's getting kind of mixed in there. All right. Oh. Are these also... Alright, let's go fire main guns at you. You guys are actually going to do a hard turn that way. You guys are going to do a hard turn like that. And you guys are just going to... I kind of want to turn you guys around, take you up the other way also, and we'll just envelop them. Yeah, let's do that. I think we've gotten all your torpedo boats down. Yeah, these guys are gonna go back there, deal with battleships, and we're just gonna munch these cruisers that are not that durable. Yeah, this is going to be just extremely bad for you. You're gonna start heading off that way, deal with battleships. Oh yeah, look at all these flash fires. You are so hosed. So many gunshots. That is a lot of bad touch going on right there. I call this maneuver the Harvey Weinstein. It's more like a double stuff. You're just gonna go right across your bow. Oh, you got just change your guns over to the battleships. Well, we'll let them finish them off. Yeah, that guy's screwed. Alright, now to Omnom battleships. They're too clustered up, so they can't really fight. And so much for the Croatian Navy. In the Navy, where you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, where you can run to a bunch of Greeks. In the Navy. In the Navy. Yeah, this is definitely a bad day for Croatia. Alright, so that's that. That weren't so bad. Well, which one are you enjoying the most? Probably Germany, knowing you. Alright, let's go sink him. Uh-oh. The enemy is threatening to... Oh, they got a transport. Oh, because my guys went away. Okay, Alright. Oh, he took a lot of damage. Alright, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Alright, are these the new Malaccas? They are. Alright, let's go finish what old Malacca started. Pick the one that you're the furthest along in, or just rotate. Do one each day. I tend to play a few games of one, then a few games of another. Alright, here we go with my not enough ammunition. I don't know why the ammo's not at full. These guys haven't gotten into a fight yet. You guys not armor up enough? Oh, whatever. Roll a dice, and if you're disappointed with the result, then you know that you made the wrong choice. How are you guys doing? These guys are a little bit beat up. Well, let's not do that. Let's see how these Mark II 5-inch guns fare. I bet they're going to do pretty good. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Now this front guy... let's have everybody's main gun. Let's go focus these guys down. Hopefully these two Malakas are enough to finish off this fleet. There we go. Just cut right across your bow. Alright, let's just start tearing these guys up. Because with the two Malakas and the newer ones, we are quite a bit more effective. we got one. Can we get this other one? There we go. I want to get you if I can. Yeah, just firing into clusters is really advantageous. Because missed shots gotta land somewhere. There we go. Oh, I guess he sank. There we go. Alright, so now we got some heavy cruisers. I'm already running low on ammo. Damn. I'm surprised these guys are green. I didn't think they'd fought in anything yet. Let's get these guys. Well, that guy went down pretty quick, didn't he? Alright, 3 more guys left. Can we take him in the brawl? Ooh, there's a nice hit. Because these guys, they have solid armor. Uh-oh, I took an engine hit. That's not good. Why are you... Alright, so we're going to detach. You're going to veer off that way. If you slow down. Oh, there, he's back He's back in business. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Do you guys have torpedoes? You do. They're 0.9 kilometers. Alright. There we go. This is going to finish off that German fleet nicely. Take care, Turpits. I could upgrade the guns too. I don't know if I need to do that yet. Outstanding. So I've got bigger than the 9.9s. I've got 10s. I might even have Mark II 11s soon. That was really good. Alright, so that worked out well. Alright, so... Oh boy. Let's see what we have here. So, in the conquest, I've got enough there. Really? The fucking Soviets are invading Malta right when I was gonna... God, you motherfuckers. Fuck you, Soviets. Go fuck yourself. I was gonna fucking invade Malta. Motherfucker. And I don't have enough people in the Eastern Mediterranean to invade here. So what are my options? I can invade China or Germany. There's a lot of stuff I can invade. So he's in there. Alright, so these guys are in there. Fine, we're going to go for Southeast Asia. Alright, so we got the turret mechanisms. I got the secondary double turrets. I got the small guns coming in 2 turns. Which means... I can try to repair these guys. These will take a while to repair. Or... if I look at my Malaccas, I could wait 2 turns and get the... try and go for double 6-inch guns. If I do this, how much is it gonna suck if I do this. Now I've got to figure out how to drop some tonnage. That doesn't help that much. I mean, that's a 3-month refit. I may not be able to I might have to drop a lot of armor just to get these extra guns on here. That's problematic. I really wanted to have these extra guns. I need to drop a lot of tonnage. I could go, instead of soft cap, I can go nose fuse. Do more high explosive damage, but less penetration. And since we're fighting a lot of light cruisers, the penetration on these, I really kind of need the high explosive, or the soft cap for light cruisers. I could take off the deck armor. I do something like that. My forward weight offset is still do something like that. I could do something like this. The roll's still not good. A little bit less armor, but I'll have a lot better secondary fire. It's a 3-month refit. And I think this is what we're doing. Because having these extra 5-inch guns make a big difference. We can at least do one of them, I think. Alright, which ones are still... Number 18. Um... 29, yeah, that's all I can really do. But this one will be pretty chunky. Alright, so that gets these guys going. Oh, he's... Go suspend him. Alright. Alright, so I need to invade something. I can't invade Sudan yet. I do need more guys in the Red Sea. So that's, I need how much? I need 9,000 tons to invade. $9,500. Alright, so you guys are gonna go group up here. You guys are gonna go right there. That way you can invade that. He'll be there next turn. These guys are ready to rock and roll. So I could grab North Borno, which is actually worth a lot. We'll just start grabbing the South China Sea, because I can't grab any of these guys. So North Borno it is. Grab North Australia. That would be spicy. I think I want North Borno. I mean, North Australia would be an awful lot of money, but I don't... Oh, that is Indonesian Sea, but they have soldiers that I'd have to deal with, so... do that. Alright, so that takes care of that. Alright. So many fucking ships. So we're gonna get, so we have Corsica that we're attacking. What are you? You are a torpedo boat. Well, we can intercept you if we can. I got these battleships here, which I need to do something about. You are in bad shape, but maybe I can just sort of park you here away from everything. You guys are going to go down to Cyprus, and we're going to grab you guys. Oh, man, that's going to be such a pain in the butt. And these 4 ships, we're going to send you down to the Red Sea to help deal with some of these. I'm just going to put you right there. Alright, so that is... And then we need to deal with Gibraltar. I could just take you guys and put you in Gibraltar just to guard it. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of Netherlands ships. I do not want that at all. That's wow. They're cadets, but I can't afford these guys to get that beat up. Holy shit, that's a lot of ships. There's a lot of fucking ships. I could try to shoot up some of these guys, though. These are 1894s, 1895s, and they're veterans, so I should do all right. I don't want to get too beat up. Yeah, we're gonna. I gotta knock some of these ships out. I mean, I guess I could keep trying to just avoid them, but they're gonna become problems later. We just won't get too close. What's your fuel status? Fuel status is good. And these are 9.9, so I do have my main guns. Alright, let's see if we can bait a couple of torpedo boats. Actually, no, let's just get out of here. It's not worth it. He is a lot of armor, not a great ship. Yeah, I should have just retreated. Let's save the ammo. Because some of their small ships should chase me. And then we can try and pick those off. I'm gonna pick off a couple of brave torpedo boats, if they're brave enough. But I don't wanna waste my main gun ammo on shooting things from far away. Yeah, I think we're not going to worry about them. They're not chasing me. Just drop off the Marines and leave. That's the plan. All 5 of them. I mean, who knows? Maybe I have 80,000 Marines on these ships. I don't know. I think at 4 hours we'll be able to actually end the battle. Yeah, I should have just withdrawn. I don't want to... until I get my ships kind of repaired and spiffed up, I don't want to expose myself too much. I forgot to upgrade the engines also when I was refitting that ship, and that's why my tonnage was so high. I messed it up. That's okay. These are all just in-progress designs until I get everybody up and going. And we'll just sort of keep updating them in rotation. They boop. That's what happens when you sink a French torpedo boat. Alright, we can do this. I'm gonna run to the bathroom first though, so give me just a minute and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Let's go do this fight. Oh, the weather is shit. Well, it's not shit, but it's not great. I'm not super happy about this. So I'm going to have a hard time seeing the torpedo boats. Yeah, that's going to be bad. But it'll mess with them too. Hey Vorgath, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I got a question for you. I saw some Canadian guy on the internet say elbows up. Like it was some sort of Canadian thing. I have no fucking clue what that
I have
means.
no clue.
Okay. It was one of your politicians, so maybe he was just stupid. I don't know. Because politicians say weird things. I had no idea what it meant. Alright. Where are these torpedo boats? I really shouldn't be fighting torpedo boats in the fog. That's probably a really bad idea. I should have turned sooner. Alright, what's in this light cruiser? He's one of their fast ones. Are you running away from me? Is that what we're doing? I guess that's what we're doing. Alright, fine, let's go get these torpedo boats. Hey now, keep firing the fucking secondary guns at the injured guy, you asshole. We're not a charity. We don't let somebody go just because they got hurt. When they get hurt is when you fucking murder them. That's right, take them down. Torpedo boat lives do not matter. Well, there's a nice hit. How many bulkheads do you have? Standard, alright. Let's get this last torpedo boat. Yeah, these Skatulis are great at taking out torpedo boats. It's almost like that's their purpose. Alright. Mr. Perseus, which is a Greek name, by the way. Let's go take care of you now that you're coming close. Can we get a flooding hit on you, maybe? There we go. That got your engine. Now you can't get away. Now we're gonna brawl you down. These guys are gonna be so awesome once I get my Mark II guns on them. There's a flash fire, thank you. Spank you very much. Oh, another flash fire. There we go. Alright. Way to defend Gibraltar. Alright, and we still lost a shitload of transports. So he's attacking Oman. He's got a shitload of guys. What's your army logistics? 64%, and mine is 86%, which you would think would be great. Can I invade Sudan? I can. So we're going to invade Sudan. I need 3,000 tons. So I could leave one of my ships behind, and then I can just send the rest of my guys into here to go and... How many tons? I got... So I need more dudes. So we'll leave 31 behind. Actually, no. We're going to have... You guys are going to go here. Have you guys go here. Right, your torpedo boat, we're gonna do that. Okay. So we got that going on. Gibraltar's doing good. I got all of these guys actually in Gibraltar. You guys are doing great. This invasion's going really great. They're not going to go so well. That's a bunch of cruisers there. 13 cruisers versus your 3. I think I'll take those odds. Alright, so why do I have... I've got a lot of guys that are beat up pretty bad. One more turn on my small guns. I'm over by 13,000 tons. We'll suspend you. $27. I really need to continue repairing one of these guys. Puts me over by about 1,000 tons. So what I can do is do that. Alright, so that takes care of all this stuff. Let's go make sure that all you guys have your max crew. Those guys are good. Alright. Alright, we're solid. Alright, so over here, this conquest is going well. This conquest is going well. You've got that torpedo boat there. This conquest is going well. He's got a fucking battleship there, which I don't really appreciate. This is going to be really, really tough. And my transports are still suffering. I'm not sure why. I need to pay attention where my transports are taking losses from next turn. Alright, so let's go one more turn. And hopefully things won't suck as much. Boop. Boop. Got the Mark II 6-inch guns. That's really good. So I lost in Arabian Sea. 4 transports in the Arabian Sea. Okay, that's... Serbia signed... Oh, that's interesting. So I gained control of Croatia. No, of Corsica. Okay. I gained Tunisia. Alright, so that's going well there. I need to hurry up and take this over. So I'm going to have you guys join back up with your buddies. Alright, so let's look at our research. Double bottom would be really good. I mean, we need to keep progressing the small guns. I need induced boilers.
Well, it's past 2 o'clock here, and I need to do a few things in the morning, so I'm going to call it a night here.
Right on. I'm going to play a little bit longer, then I'm going to go to bed too, I think. Well, thanks for hanging out, Mitchell.
Okay, we'll see you later.
I will catch you later. Alright, so there's no new technologies coming up anytime soon. I could keep working on engines. I mean, I've got the small guns. I got Mark II 11s, which is really nice. Let's take a quick look at our latest Scatuli and see what we can do with it. Because this thing's going to get really nasty really quick. So if we upgrade you, we're going to have a little bit of trouble there, it looks like. Let's go Harvey Armor. Multiple expansion. Alright, so that fixes the turret. Now, if I were to take you off, that doesn't really affect the... Oh, you're going to be just a little bit difficult, aren't you? So now this has much better... Can I scoot you back? Just... The angle's back to there. If I were to take you and scoot you just a little bit further back, same angle, so I might as well do that since that's the same angle for you. Alright. Oh. Then I have to take that off. If I put that there, we're still good. Alright, so this is looking good. There's no way that would ever... Yeah, these aren't going to ever fit there. I could put something up front if I want an extra gun there. There's no other place to mount the builder is just lagging really bad. I could put something like this. That has a full field of vision. And if I put that up there, now it still has pretty good. So I can do something like that. So we're still at a 1 month refit, which is pretty cool. I don't think there's enough tonnage for me to jack up the gun. No, and it won't fit up front. So we're really stuck at 6-inch guns. 6 inches is what we're at. So I could try upping the speed. Realistically, with as bad as our engine efficiency is, that's not going to help. And we're not going to get enough. Like if I were to go 19 knots, I could go 19 knots. Look at that. I mean, I could go 19 knots. So that ups the forebelt. Alright, so 19 knots is what we're going to do. Or I keep it at 18 and make it tankier.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to call it a night too.
Alright, good night,
Have a good night.
Vorgath. You take care. Alright, so this is about what speed we're getting. You know what we could do? We could take you guys. No, that didn't work at all, did it? Holy shit, I can go 6.9. Holy shit, look at that. I can go 6.9 inch guns. Wow. I can't make it work weight-wise at all. That would make this guy just fucking brutal. How would I fit you on? I don't know if I could. Because we're short 200 tons. So we're gonna have to leave it at that. how do I get my weight offset fixed a little bit better? I may not be able to. Because if I do that, that's going to sort of limit my turret. It's really better to have it like this. I could try to scooch you back. And I mean, 0.1's not awful. So those are 6. Oh, we got it. Look at that. Perfect. That's perfect. The armor's pretty good enough. It's got a lot of shots. It's a 1-month refit. It's got the better engines. It's got the better reinforced bulkhead, anti-flood. This is as good as we're going to get. Until I get better equipment and everything weighs less. Alright, that's what we got. So I can refit probably 2 of these. Now, why do we suddenly have all this extra money? I guess I'm going to spend it. Alright, so I could keep jacking up my small guns. I've got the guns that I need. I mean, Mark III 2-inch guns would be nice, but I know that there's sort of a problem sometimes with spacing. So armor quality or hull strengthening is going to be a big deal. We need the armor quality is going to lower my tonnage. Keep pumping engines for better stuff. But the next step really is the induced boilers. I can keep jacking up the small guns, which would make my cruiser super nasty. Mark II 6-inch guns is good enough for quite some time. So, double bottom's nice. I mean, we could just keep pumping armor and make our ships lighter and chunkier. Or I leave this off and I just go just general quality. I don't know. Let's think about it for a bit. Because with the small guns, we're not really going to be needing to do much of anything for a while. The Mark III 2-inch guns would be nice, which we would have quite some time. Yeah, we'll keep doing that till we get the Mark III 2.9s, because those are going to be super awesome, and then we're going to probably slow down on that. Alright. So as far as invasion targets go, we're invading that. We're going to be nailing... Can we get Cyprus, maybe? Let's get Cyprus. 10,000 tons. Alright, let's do it. I've got enough here. Now I could try just jacking up and repairing all of these ships, but I've got so many repairs to do. I really can't afford to do that. That's going well. Once I grab Croatia, maybe. We're doing good there. We're doing good there. Doing good there. I should have gone for Brunei. But that's alright. We'll probably wrap it up here in a turn or two. Boop. Let's take him out. That's not fantastic, is it? Alright, let's see if we can find this guy. Nighttime. I mean, it's going to be rough to spot him. Ugh. Now we could take the hit, put everybody in port, and just go for a big repair. And maybe we'll do that after we... Is that 1.2? Yeah. After we don't need so many ships for our invasions. Oh, come on, get some hits. There we go, there's a flood. Alright, let's go try and catch him again. We get another 12 knots, so we are going faster than him, which is a little surprising. You trying to turn into me to do a torpedo attack? Yeah, you're not quite gonna catch me. Not quite gonna catch me. turret. His turret flew like a kilometer away from the ship. That's kind of nuts. Alright, let's get this guy. Are you guys hurt? Probably a little bit. Let's see how this works out. I think you can leave. Because the torpedo boat's just there to sink transports and help me bind in the encounter. So I don't really need him for the fight, he's too squishy. Well, still straight ahead. Alright, go get him. There he is, right over there. Alright. What do you have? You are a bathtub cruiser with not a lot of... Oh, you're a crappy bathtub cruiser. Alright, well, we're gonna catch you. You're fast though. Ouch. Main deck penetration. Wow. These guys are getting deck penetration, so I guess these guys do need deck armor. Doesn't happen that often. Certainly once we start getting longer ranges, I'll need some deck armor. The glitch has got to be hull specific. We're just gonna beat you up. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna burn you down. No more torpedoes. Yeah, there he goes. All right. Alrighty. Western Mediterranean and Arabian Sea. We got North Borno. Netherlands. Terrorisms. Talking about Malacca. I have no idea where that is, but let's try it. Where is Malacca? There it is. I need 11,000 tons. I've got 11,000 tons here. All right, so that's good. Let us upgrade some ships. It's a 94, so yeah, let's just go refit a bunch of these guys. 2, 3, 4. Maybe. And then we can resume. There we go. Is anybody else suspended? These guys are low crew. There we go. So that's all looking good. These guys we'll deal with in a bit after the refit. I need 11,000 tons. That's 1899. That's 1899. And well, I'll need 3 of them anyway. So you're just gonna go out there and deal with it. All right. So you're doing good. You're doing good. What are we invading next? We're gonna do China or France. If we do a France, we can do a whole bunch of stuff. We do Lebanon. There's a whole lot of shit out here. I think we're going to do Lebanon, because I can double stack that. There we go. So Croatia is doing good. Montenegro is owned by Serbia. And Serbia is allied with the United States, who is at war with me. So I could get Serbia. Except Serbia has this thing going on. So that's going to be sort of a thing. So I've got that Malacca that I can send out. I probably ought to have you join up with these guys. We'll get him next turn, so that'll be good. Oh, we've got these problems here. I still have a lot of problems. 2 cruisers. Alright, so you guys... Let's get you. He's not going to take that. It doesn't look like. Romania. Who's Romania allied with? Romania is allied with the United States. I could start just grabbing some of this stuff. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have you go into the Black Sea. I'm going to have you... So I need 3,000 tons for this. I'm going to send... I've got such a mess of stuff here. I'm going to send 3 guys. How do I tell how much fuel you have? I'll just... There we go. Alright, so that's that. Alright, I think this is as good as we're gonna make it. Let's do one more turn, and... Oh, you know what? We can keep jacking up the tech. I want to get back up to 69% tech, for obvious reasons. I could just say fuck it, go to war with Spain and take their shit too, which I really don't want to, but maybe I can beat them. You know, fuck it. Oh hell, they gave me money. 120 million. Nice. Alright, well, that was really convenient. Let's go withdraw and try to run away from these guys and hope they don't have me too close, because that'd really suck. Yeah, I really need more speed on these guys. Alright, so... I could try to send my torpedo boat in to get them, or in to distract them, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Alright, Skatuli fleet, run away. Bravely run away. Oh, are these the, those are the Mark IIs. Ooh, that's Mark. I don't want to waste these guys getting beat up in a pointless fight. There we go. We got away in the fog. Good job. Good job, little ships. That's a pretty ship. Look at that. Boop. You're one of the new ones. Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm excited about this fight. This should be good. Alright, so let's go and get him. Here are those fast ships. See if that'll angle. Oh, that angle's better now. Look at that. That rear gun is angling just great now. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. 6 twin 6-inch guns. What kind of penetration are we getting? 6 inches, which will easily chomp through because he doesn't have more than 3 inches of armor equivalent. There we go. That's it. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. Yeah. These guys are getting pretty vicious. Now I just need induced boilers and they'll be great. These are still older ones, but we're gonna fight this anyway. Let's do it. I know the game's not nearly as crashy as it used to be, but I'm still in the habit of saving before battles just in case. And you never know. I think this will be my last turn, and then I'm going to go to bed. I've been streaming for about 3 hours, so it's time for me to get a little bit of sleep. I've got some stuff I got to do in the morning. Let's get all these guys. What I probably ought to do is have you 5 guys screen because he's going to have some torpedo boats I need to deal with, so having 2 groups of ships are going to be nice. I don't know if I'm going to be able to realistically get these guys past 18 knots, because their hull, as much as I love the stability of their hull, they are not really efficient hulls. They have a lot of trouble at speed. These are bathtub cruisers. These are bad ones too. I'll just try to envelop them. These guys are quick. Just going to envelop them a little bit. Make sure the torpedo boat goes down. Yeah, he's going down. Put the main guns on you. We're just going to sort of envelop these guys. That'll take care of what we got to do. Alright, now chase down the last guys. To make sure you continue firing the secondaries at him and don't pull a switcheroo. There we go. These are just really solid cruisers. They're not very big, but these guys are mighty. Especially when I do the upgrades. Yeah, he's just screwed. Alright. Very nice. We're going the right direction. Let's go. Well, he sees me. He's yet again faster than me. He's got good armor. Mark 1s, Mark 1s. Let's just cruise along and sink him. There we go. That's some hits. Oh, yeah. That's good. Alright. Very nice. Anything else? Arabian Sea and Southeast Asia. Ew. I got Sudan, Sumatra. Alright, so I got this place. should probably get the Trunkle States and take care of that. Or I could get Brunei, which I don't know if how I'm gonna. He's got a lot of ships there, so I don't kind of want to wait for you to sort of fuck off. So let's get the Trunkle States. Or is there anything here that I need to worry about? Don't care about any of that. Yeah, Trunkle States it is. Oh, I could have gotten the Maldives. Where's the Maldives? I thought it was... I am not. We'll figure it out later. Where are the Maldives? It's like me sucking at geography. Right here, because that's Arabian Sea. Interesting. I did not know that. Alright, we'll get that later. Alright, so... we want to... let's go double check this, because you should have the better... the hydraulic steering, I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's... induced boilers in 4 months. Oh, goodness. Well, there's 3 months. So I could go for induced boilers in 3 months. It's sort of funny. I could fix up what I've already got. Because that's going to make such a huge difference on everything. So let's repair. We're going to do him. Alright, so that just about maxes out my ports. Wait, 9, 30, 31. If I were to... if I were to resume you and suspend you guys, would that... perfect, alright. Gotta go crank up the crew. Okay, so we get all that working. Those guys are suspended. These guys are just all going to be piling through here. Alright. We're doing an invasion, so we're good. Alright, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go save the game. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tomorrow I will be around for Mega Mech. So, thank you everybody, and good night.